Mini episode 1775 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini Episode 1775, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 9 of the 2024 NFL season, as well as a look at Week 10 of the college football season. We start with our picks right now for the college football playoff. Now, this is not a top 12 ranking, but a projection in the sense that the ACC and Big 12 are guaranteed first-round byes and will likely be in the 3 and 4 spots, and the Group of 5 conference winner will be in there, likely in the 12th spot. Here they are: 1 Oregon, 2 Georgia, 3 Miami, 4 BYU, 5 Texas, 6 Penn State, 7 Indiana, 8 Pittsburgh, 9 Ohio State, 10 Iowa State, 11 Tennessee, 12 Army. For last week's college picks, we were 4 and 4, and we're 27, 23 and 1 on the season. Here's what we've got this week: Ohio State minus 3.5 over Penn State, Georgia minus 16.5 over Florida, Oregon minus 14.5 over Michigan, and Pitt plus 7.5 over SMU. In the NFL, we're going for our 4th season since 2016 of being profitable, i.e. above 52.4%, picking every game of the season. We came within a few picks of that last year. This year, close again. Last week we were 6-10, 1-2 on the Big Three, and 0-1 on the lock. We're 63, 58 and 2, 12-12, and 5-3 on the season. Here's our top 10 for this week: 1 Kansas City, 2 Detroit, 3 Green Bay, 4 Houston, 5 Washington, 6 Buffalo, 7 Minnesota, 8 Baltimore, 9 Philadelphia, 10 Pittsburgh. And this is our bottom 5: 28 Cleveland, 29 Tennessee, 30 Jacksonville, 31 Las Vegas, 32 Carolina. Pittsburgh and San Fran are on the bye. Here's our picks for this week: Houston plus 1.5 over the New York Jets, Buffalo minus 6 over Miami, New Orleans minus 7 over Carolina, Denver plus 9 over Baltimore, the LA Chargers plus 1.5 over Cleveland, New England plus 3.5 over Tennessee, Jacksonville plus 7.5 over Philadelphia, Chicago plus 1 over Arizona, Detroit minus 3.5 over Green Bay, Seattle plus 1.5 over the LA Rams, Minnesota minus 5.5 over Indianapolis, and Tampa Bay plus 9.5 over Kansas City. For our Big Three, it's Cincinnati minus 7.5 over Las Vegas, and Atlanta minus 2.5 over Dallas. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 9, it's Washington minus 4 over the New York Giants. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy overmanaging. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys that you go with, as long as you're confident that they'll be playing, keeping in mind that some may not be playing this week. QB: Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, and C.J. Stroud. Running back: Travis Etienne, Jamar Gibbs, Breece Hall, Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, and Kyron Williams. Wide receiver: A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, and C.D. Lamb. Tight end: Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and Sam Laporta. Remember, our Thursday night game picks and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 8 QBs: Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, Matthew Stafford, and Caleb Williams. We like 15 running backs: Devontae Achane, Saquon Barkley, Chase Brown, Nick Chubb, James Conner, James Cook, J.K. Dobbins, Derrick Henry, Chuba Hubbard, Aaron Jones, David Montgomery, Devin Singletary, DeAndre Swift, Kenneth Walker III, and Javonte Williams. We like 14 wide receivers: Keon Coleman, Josh Downs, Zay Flowers, Cooper Kupp, Drake London, Ladd McConkey, Terry McLaurin, Darnell Mooney, DJ Moore, Malik Neighbors, Chris Olave, Jaden Reed, Calvin Ridley, and Devontae Smith. And we like 5 tight ends: Brock Bowers, Evan Engram, Jake Ferguson, Trey McBride, and Kyle Pitts. Thank you for joining us for this mini episode of the FDH Lounge.